teams set to square off, and we're underway here in NFL Week 4. First carry for Leonard Fournette, and he'll get this one up to the 26. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends,
well, you gotta be seeing them dogs, man.
Because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because usually 5-on-3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they will just roam and hit.
Now Bortles throwing on 2nd down. He's going to launch this thing. Wait. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted.
Oh, yeah, Marcus Peters.
By the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters.
I had a touchdown.
I saw the pressure coming out. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. Gets past one man. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
You also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. They'll run again with Hunt. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield.
You're not close to outside and the inside, bro.
Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
Nah, the man was coming on the corner.
It was prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes.
Come on, fellas.
He pulls it in.
Oh, you all over that man,
Kansas City picking up the first 18 yards that time.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a gain in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that opens things up for you on the outside as well.
But that's where their big tight end, is so good. That middle third, the seam routes, the in routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well. And he's got it.
Now Mahomes throwing on 2nd down. He's going to dump this off to his running back, Hunt.
Yeah, that's him right there. Come on, fellas. I'm looking sloppy tackles, yo.
The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit. And another 1st down. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field, all they're thinking is, finish this drive off, because they took it away, right? So now you got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown on them. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for you.
On 1st down, Mahomes setting up the screen to Pirine. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. A good 1st down call as the screen play gets him 9. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it in, throw it, go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
Mahomes going to hand it off to Hunt.
Come on, man. Well, that's holding, yo.
Sets him up 1st and goal.
I Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness,
Hi,
but
baby.
also for his speed. And he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
They'll try to run with Hunt, and he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. A great effort there, hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Chiefs are going to take a first-quarter lead. And his kick is good to make it 7-0 KC. Kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set here. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. In motion left goes a tight end. They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helps them to do it.
You won't get everybody on my team.
Let's face it, it's their identity.
Nah, bro.
To play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week. And right now, we're seeing a pretty good pattern.
Yeah, we good, man.
Give them 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
Pass interference, nigga. That's pass interference, yo. No, you got in front of me.
So they saw the contact before the ball to flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, someway,
got a nice little squad over there.
And sometimes you're there too soon.
And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars
got a nice little squad.
Point of tying this one up.
Look at you passing interference. Hey, I hate when my kicks come like that, yo. I don't know why, yo. I just don't be doing that, yo. Somebody give me good field position, man. Come on, man. Blast that nigga, man.
That's taken up close to the 40. Out now the Chiefs offensive unit ready to do battle again. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to
come on, fellas. Come on, man.
You know they'll make some adjustments.
And he's taken down, but not before getting this across midfield and just shy of the 40.
Look at the tight end going across the middle. Catching the rocks, fellas.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Not much there, maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game,
careful, though, careful.
Get ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature and make sure you don't get hurt.
He sets the fire deep.
Oh, my God. I was about to say, come on, dog. I was about to say,
What I loved about meeting with these coaches before the game is we didn't even have to ask any questions. They told us if they were going to be aggressive and push the ball downfield. They weren't successful on that play, but look for them to try it again later.
If they want it first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on third down. Working from the gun, Mahomes.
Come on, oh my God, yo.
When we talk with people about what we think the most important
Yo, we
quality for
dropping the
an
rocks
NFL
like that,
quarterback
yo?
possess, what do people usually say?
Arm strength, and he showed the arm strength there.
Yeah, pretty good bullet pass he threw, but he wasn't accurate, was he? No. Listen, you like
Man,
mobility?
got that on too, yo.
First and foremost, what a quarterback needs, he didn't possess it on that play.
So he splits the uprights there, and I would imagine it's nice as a kicker. Right when it leaves your foot, you know it's good.
Yeah, it's kind of like a golfer that picks up his tee after a nice drive without even watching it land.
Solid analogy, I like it. And now out come the Jags. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
Just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Now Leonard Fournette, and he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards.
What do you want to do that, son?
The run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, it's working pretty well from him. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
At 5 yards, the drive will continue.
But on second and inches, a lot of the times I'm leery about the offensive guys thinking about taking a shot downtown. Instead, they just hand it to the big man and let him rumble forward for a first down.
He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Fournette, a first down carry. And a short
Lower your shoulder, man. Lower your shoulder.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Not much happening there on first down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
Bortles to throw on second down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line.
Boy, I need to...
Of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be second and 8.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun, and they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
The left side caught by Diggs. First down, Jacksonville. The passing game looking sharp on this drive for the Jags.
When you call a wide receiver screen, no matter how many blockers you get in front of the guy that catches the ball, there's still an aspect of the guy catching it, turning into a runner, breaking tackles and creating his own yardage, and he just did on that play.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Come on, brother.
Pickup there down to about the 9. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a second and 9.
So if I'm an offensive coordinator, there's one thing that I know for sure. This is one of the top 5 teams in the NFL against the run. So when I look at my playlist, I'm probably thinking about throwing it.
Back to the ground, this time with Ingram. Just a couple on the ground there. That's going to bring up third and about 6.
Doesn't matter who you're rooting for in this game. The effort of the man with the football, getting away from one and trying to turn forward and get some yardage. I really liked what he did there.
Throwing his Bortles on third down. Being chased out left. He may try and run. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. Lambo the header on the extra point.
Why gotta be all races all the time, son?
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
Crack this little nigga, yo. Oh, I was about to say, man. I was about to say, yo.
As they'll start at the 21-yard line. Now come the chase now. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. Field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit
No, turn off his there. Oh, we should have got that. We should have got that, fellas. We should have got that, fellas. That was free money. That was free money. That was free money, fellas.
That could be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
Yeah, man. Careful, though. Oh my God, dude. Good shit, son. That's my fault, son. I should have played man, yo. I don't know what I'm doing, man. I know, I don't know, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, mad at me. Come on, man. Man, son. That was a big play too, son. That was like third and 24, son. Yeah, yo. I should have played man. I don't even know why I didn't play man, yo.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
And a short pickup there as he'll take this up to right around the 20. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Not a big run on the first play of the drive, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was a bad play. Sometimes you're just trying to settle in, get your guys a little bit of contact, and get things moving.
Oh my goodness, yo. Come on, man. Yo. Yo, Blake Bortles, yo. Come on, man.
And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
Now it's Hunt. And he'll take this one down to the 36.
Oh, yeah, I mean, man.
Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is glorious.
Give me that, yo.
Plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Well, forget about finding a lane there. He barely had time to walk up before he was planted in the backfield. Probably fortunate he was able to hold on to the football.
In motion now is Lee.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Flush to his right.
Give me that.
He fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And they have the
Oh,
football
you
and will
should
set up shop at the
have took that shit to the
33-yard
house.
line. This defense had 3 interceptions last week. They're on pace for more than that here. 2 in the first half.
Do not adjust your set. This is not instant replay. This is a defense that is locked in. They're essentially running the routes for the receivers and turning into the receivers themselves, aren't they? I mean, it is amazing what I'm seeing because the reactions of those guys back on the back 7, phenomenal.
Pass la uno.
So 2 minutes to go in a wild first half. We're back to Arrowhead after this.
Damn, yo. What's wrong with y'all, yo? Turn that joint off, yo.
The defense for jumping. So they got him coming up from his linebacker spot.
Sometimes the position designation really doesn't matter. If you creep up to the line of scrimmage, you just have to look for the football. Make sure it moves before you do.
After the penalty, it's Fournette. And some space here.
Let's go. Let's go. Come on, yo.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A big chunk of yardage there, 37 yards. Bortles on the give to Fournette.
Lower that little nigga down, yo. Get off the little nigga. Get big, yo. Little nigga gonna come out over there, yo. I'm running you over, little nigga.
Right there because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
You know.
Contact up front as penalty markers come in.
Tell that nigga Houston slow down, yo.
They'll step off the 5 yards.
Yeah, partner, you know.
Name it.
He wants to get into the offensive backfield. He wants that get off to be as fast as possible. A little too quick on that one.
A handoff to Fournette. It's a gain of 3, and it sets him up with 2nd and just 2 yards to go.
Not a whole lot there after the penalty, but remember, it was 1st and 5, not 1st and 10, so now they can keep grinding out first downs, and good things can happen for them. Just 2nd and short coming up.
Here's a give to the fullback. That's Johnson. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard on the pickup, so a good situation on 2nd and 2. It's now 3rd and 1. They'll try to run for the first with Ingram. And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Jags are able to cash in for 6. It's up and good to make it 21-17. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Chiefs offense now making their way back onto the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk is a big...
Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. As they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. To throw, it's Mahomes. And able to find Conley. And they'll get it all the way out near midfield to the 45. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half.
Gun! Now let's go!
They'll run it now out of the gun. They find some open field here. And he's brought down. So we've reached halftime here with the visiting Jaguars out on top as we send you down to our EA Sports Studios in Orlando where we find our man Larry Ridley with our halftime report. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Here comes the Chiefs offensive unit as they'll have it to begin quarter number 3. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Dante Fowler in there to get him, and that's sack number 8 for him on the year.
Sack, baby. Sack, baby. Over. Now let's go. Detroit. Watch him now, Barney.
Play fake there to Hunt. Now Mahomes. He rifles one that's intercepted. Quincy Wilson with the INT. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. First possession in the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
On second down, here's Fournette. And he'll take this down for about 4 yards, down to the 15.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. Defensively, maybe a little too fired up there for a third down stop.
Remember in preseason when we were going to camps and watching people, they worked on this, right? In the heat of the summer, still did it anyway.
Out of the pistol, it's Fournette. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
Call it no gain that time, and now it's third and goal. So stuff for no gain on second down brings up a pretty interesting third from this distance.
I'm throwing the ball, and I'm not even thinking about play pass. I'm going to let them know right away I'm throwing it, but I'm probably giving my quarterback some room, sprint him out to one side or the other, and give him an opportunity. If it breaks down, he can take off and run for it.
And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up fourth down. And Lambeau will put this one through, and that'll make this a 7-point game. So it's only 3 points on this opening drive of the third quarter, and even though that stretches out the lead, Charles, I think you'd have to consider this a win for the defense, no?
Couldn't agree more, Brandon. That offense got themselves in prime position to really open up this ball game, but the drive stalled out. And yeah, 3 points is very easy to get back in today's NFL.
And the Chiefs now getting set to go. To begin the drive, here's a handoff to Hunt. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be second and 6. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill out the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on second down.
And he's got room. He finds an opening past the 40. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards.
I love when a play results in a game that I can actually kind of fall back on one of my favorite adages, and that is anytime there's a run over 10 yards, it means that the offensive line did its job, but you know who else did? The wide receivers. Because the first 7 yards kind of belong to the offensive line and the running back. Anything after that means the wide receivers did a great job of blocking downfield, being willing to mix it up, and give them some more space to gain additional yardage.
Mahomes now on first down. Dancing to his left. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Mahomes to throw on second down. He's got the hook up with Conley. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards. A first carry for Samaje Perine. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Well, at least he was able to break that initial contact, or it could have been a loss.
Yeah, give credit to the defensive player, though. What did he do? Made him slow down, slow up his feet, and allowed the rest of the guys to get there to finish him off.
Now Mahomes. Throw left side complete. That's Hodges. Had a nice broken tackle and then brought down right around the 20. The reception good for 7. It's third down. The Chiefs on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Open man is Uzama. And he goes out of bounds inside the 10 at the 9. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
They'll toss it to Hunt. And a nice pick up there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown,
you win 2.
You're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
On second down, here's Mahomes. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And that one puts them on top here in the 3rd. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. This is fielded at the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. The Jaguars getting set to go. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Across the 30 to the 31-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
Throwing left side, it's complete. There he goes left side. Touchdown, Jaguars. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jaguars have moved out in front. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. They're on to the second half now down in Miami. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here. Mahomes now on first down. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, second down.
He's got to be kicking himself right there. His team's already picked off 2 passes. That would have been the 3rd in the game. And, boy, they've really played well attacking the football.
Mahomes will try again on second down. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. That one good for 12 yards and a Kansas City first. Here's Hunt, and an alley to run. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
They go play action here on first down. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. With that matchup, the adjustment that was made, you have a blazing guy on a blazing guy, and defensively, he won that battle.
The closing speed is the key. When you have a guy that fast and he can close at the end of a play and knock it away, that's a big deal, and we just saw him do it right there.
Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Hill. We're back now in KC. It's the Chiefs with a football, but with work to do on the scoreboard, they trail as we start quarter number 4. First down and 10 now for the offensive group. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 10 more there and another first down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters. No reason to lighten up now. On first and 10, here's Mahomes. That's caught by his tight end, Uzama. 12 more yards there and another first down.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down.
Wow, that play got shut down in a hurry.
As soon as the snap came, you can see defensively they were just closing in. That was going nowhere.
Yeah, you count on your offensive line to give you a little bit of space, a little bit of time so you can make a move. There was none there for him.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. This will be caught inside the 10. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit. And another first down. The pigskin on the 7-yard line now. It's first and goal.
No. Detroit! Now let's go! Here we go! 3-19! Detroit! Go! Now let's go!
And the defense definitely showing blitz here. Now Hunt. And they're going to get him down, but not before a pretty good run right there. A good pickup there, 7 yards, and it's going to be second and goal now.
Okay, no score on that play, but this guy's been a touchdown machine all year long. You know they trust him with the football.
Mahomes now on the sneak, and he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Patrick Mahomes, his third touchdown of the game and fourth on the year. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And no sweat, he puts it through, and we are tied here in the fourth. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this fourth quarter. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3-and-out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
And that's one of the few times they've been able to contain him. He's had a heck of a game, and maybe he's getting a little bit tired from how many times he's carried the ball. But I always think back to what all those old coaches say. The ball's not that heavy. Keep carrying it, kid.
Yeah, the movement there coming from the middle of the line.
And you understand he wants to get off the ball quickly, but the ball's right in front of him. He has to watch it move first.
On second down, here's Bortles. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And a big hit there as he runs into a brick wall. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Now a handoff, running off tackle right. He gets away from one. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
And some extras coming up on the line here, readying for the blitz. Now Bortles throwing on second down. He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Now a run with a fullback Johnson. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. He needed a yard. That's what he got, and it's going to earn him a new set of downs. And at this stage in the game, every play is magnified here as we get down to the nitty-gritty. This is Ingram on 1st and 10. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And a good burst there gets him 7 up to midfield.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive could take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Now we give to the first man through, and that's Johnson. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. Time for a break. We'll come back and see how it all shakes out after this. Fournette on the counter, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. Bortles to throw. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
The Jaguars on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. To throw is Bortles. And he fires one, but incomplete. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark, really, start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is it just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Bortles. And no, it's incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop. Boy, an incredibly aggressive move to go for it there. Game tied 4th quarter. You got to be surprised.
I am, and I know that we're in a new era of football where we look at the analytics sometimes, and a lot of time the analytics tell you to go for it, right? But do the analytics take into account game situation, where we are, all those things? In this situation, I thought it was an incredibly aggressive play.
It didn't work out, and again, tie game 4th quarter makes this thing a little bit more interesting. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
The Conley's got it over the middle. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down. Well, time not on their side here. In fact, a lot going against them. They do have a small glimmer of hope.
No one likes to play extra football. They want to go for the win right now.
Now a play fake here on first down. Buying time to his left. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. 2nd down and a little ways to go here. 2nd and 13.
Let's go, let's go! Gun!
Now Mahomes. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. And they're able to get this one down to the 25. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
Okay, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
Think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
They run with Hunt. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
I think we saw the strategy there, how they moved it to the left hash so they could line things up for them to kick the field goal.
The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. 4 yards remaining now on 2nd down. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. They run again with Hunt. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. And now the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Back to throw. Mahomes. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
On the NFL scoreboard there in the 4th quarter in Philadelphia. And give that one to the Bears as they wind up winners. A win would be their 2nd on the young season. After the field goal, here's Butker to kick it away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays. One, to get yourself in position for the second one, whether you're able to get into field goal range or you have to try another deep pass, another Hail Mary, but you're trying to get the first one to a receiver, get out of bounds, and give yourself a chance to set things up for an easier shot at it.
We'll see if they can do it. Might be easier said than done. And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary. One final try now for Bortles. Caught out left side by Robinson. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you were wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for Kansas City, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they'll get another home date next week as the Raiders will come to town. Meanwhile, for the Jaguars, they'll fall back to 500 at 2-2. And they'll try to make amends next week as they host the New Orleans Saints. So that's a wrap for Charles.